Hello, hello. Hang on there. I will be starting in a bit. Just getting prepared. Let me reload some water and I will be ready to go. Okay, cool. So yeah, hello everyone. This is Juan from Uruguay. So let's you hear that? Damn, that was close. I don't know if you were able to hear, but it's raining outside. Uh, and was just a really big thunder outside. Okay, so awesome. Let's get this started. I I will be trying something new, which is this draft thing. I saw in another person's that actually do that. They 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 add that. It's good to know if you are doing a good draft or not. So let me let me see if it's actually working or not. So one of the two things that I will check is that I saw that actually you can put pacers. Don't really know where is it. Teleport. Yes, and more. Future. Was not here? How do you put? Or where is it? Now I saw that you can pick a pacer and what is this? Report. I don't know how I put the pacer. I don't know. Let me see. Maybe I need to put a pacer. Sprinting, climbing, fitness. Let me put something. But this is not a pacer. How I put the pacer? Sorry, I don't know if you are religious, but someone is on my door. Okay, let me try to figure it out. I will do a route and that's it. Because yeah, I don't know how. I will research later. I don't have too much time today, so. So suppose that this thing will will give you the draft that you do with other riders based on your weight, on your things, everything. Agárralo, salí de ahí, dale. Dale, escucha, dale. So that guy right there, I will try to draft him and see if this thing change or not. The other one, the draft input kit, I'm not sharing that on the stream, but I'm using another thing that is called draft input key. You put that and you find out your that key, and then based on that it's running some calculation on the draft and all of that. And but this other panel, oh, by the way, yeah, so doesn't look like it's working because I know I should be drafting that guy, right? I needed to activate again. Now I don't have anyone to draft to check if it's actually working or not. Could not start scanners. It's a shame. Let me try to catch that eye and see if today should be a light training either way, because tomorrow I'm planning to race. It's the stage number 4 of Zwift Racing. So today I was planning to do more like zone 2 and that's it. Wow, that guy started to throw watts like crazy. No, say that could not start the scanners. So no luck on the draft. It's shame. Let me just focus on the training and then try to figure out the drafting thing. I'm using a Mac. I don't know if you know the app, the window one didn't say anything. However, the Mac said like unstable or beta something. Look like it was not like quite released. Maybe I need to grant some permission or something like that. I don't really know how this pedal games app interact with the Zwift. I kind of, I think it's just scanning for the files somewhere in the hard drive. It's pulling that data from some log or something, and then it's displaying there as an overlay. But I don't really know how it works. This looks like Minecraft. This map. Just for fun. Oh, I could do that. How I do the U-turn. Oh, oh, they are really. Oh, 30 seconds. When I realized it was too late. That I could follow them. I I saw that was right here. Oh, here. Ah, Peace group. D. This one. Got it. Cool. It's supposed that this way you find your draft input key and then you put on the pedal thing because now it's I'm really draft, you know. So this way you teletransport to a pace group like this one, and it's good because you practice the draft right in a group. It's a way of focusing on keeping the pace. So this Di Maria is a bot actually. It's a pacer. Let's see if we attack the group. If someone try to catch us. That guy is laughing at me. This pace group are good to also practice not get dropped. So you can pick. I'm on D group, actually on C group. Look like based on my profile, Swift profile. Look, I'm a C now, but still I'm able to continue racing in the D, which is the category that I started riding. Uh, so I was telling, when you get able to pick the group, you can pick how many watt per kilogram. For example, this one was between 2 and 2.5 or something like that. But if you put another one like a C1, they will do in like 3 watt per kilogram. So, and I guess I could change to another one. Maybe I do until half an hour with this group. I will try to do a few minutes with the C and then get back to the D. So this one is between my zone 2 and my zone 3. Maybe showing this. Sometimes I pass by some of those. Uh, Never knew that actually you can teletransport and it put you in the middle. I just ran by some of these groups sometime and I showing them, and some of them were too fast for me, so I get dropped. But with this, you get able to select the pace. It's good. I will start using it. I'm pretty new in Swift. I haven't used not even half of the features that it has. I'm usually exploring what I can do. With the workout, it has been 2 or 3 weeks since I start using the workouts. Right on. I'm right behind the pacer. It's that one in purple. What? Why? What 1.2 means? It's telling that it's increasing the speed by 1.2. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Like I said, I'm pretty new. I don't know. Yeah. That I figured it out, but just kind of 1 week ago or something like that, and I had like 3-4 million of drop. So I got 2 bikes and wheels and all of that. But so it's kind of compensate me for still longer with the group. I hour more drops. That is what you mean. The drops count 1.4. Oh, now I see the progress bar there. Once I complete the yellow without lose the peloton, I guess I will be getting more drops. Cool, thank you. I will never figure it out. I thought it was the pace. But like I say, I don't know about the drop. There is another use of the drops. I just got a bike and wheels and all of that. I don't know if there are useful in any other way. I have real ones now. So, okay, yeah, the pace is the same. Yeah, this is the first time that I shown one of them. I actually installed the pedal games. I don't know if you know. It's the software so you can see the draft right there on the screen. It's good because sometimes you feel that you are doing a good draft, but maybe not. So I saw that other streamers put it there. So it's a good number. So today I was researching about how to add it. And I found that this software pedal games. So I installed it and I saw in a video that this software uses something that is called draft input key. That is basically the maximum number when you are drafting really bad. Like right now, I'm drafting as much as I can. So in the video they told you to find your draft input key, select one pacer group like this one, and write with them, check the number, and then that number is the one that you put on the pedal game software. So I did that. The software is not getting my power, so that is why the draft there overlay is in 0. Now should be telling me how many watt I'm saving because of the draft, which is not working. The software cannot talk. It's not recognizing my Zwift. Uh, anyway, so I saw on the group that to find out you can join a pace group, and now I found how to join one of those. So it's my first day of joining a pace group. Hey, Ben, how are you? Salud, salud. Doing good. Just a light training today. I'm planning to do the last stage of the Zwift Racing, uh, stage number 4 tomorrow. So today I want to save a little bit the legs. Yeah, I saw another streamer that was doing it. There is a really bad hill at the end, right? How you did it? Yeah, I just got and I plugged now the thing uh, and was trying to configure during the stream, but I couldn't. I will figure it out offline. Oh, you both did it? Yeah, I was just checking on Twitch streams a couple of days ago, and I saw a person that was racing the stage number 5. Wow, and the end of the race is killing, right? What were your strategy? Just checking the map, look like everyone will be saving, so it will be more like all in a pack until that, right? Or they try to cut before getting there. So how were your races? Right, but everyone got into the climb together, because I assume that everyone will do that because it's right in the end, right? No one attack early, right? Yeah, my goal is to get there with the pack, and yeah, and do my best. All right, so it's like you are moving up in the group, then you will, of course, not hold the climber, but the draft on the person that is passing you by. That is what you mean? I lost the pacer. Where is the pacer? He's behind me, right? Oh, let's catch. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Unless you are a climber, maybe you split the group and then you pray not to get caught in the middle of the climb. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I will. I will last on the climb. First, I don't like climbing. Second, I'm not get used to it. I'm in Uruguay, and here it's really flat. I'm not a. I have been cycling for 3 years and something. Pre amateur. Before nothing at all. I didn't even have a bike. So, but oh, okay. So you went with the split. Yeah, yeah. The other thing is that I live in Uruguay, and next to my house there are not hills or anything like that, so it's pretty flat. So you get an idea. If I do 60 kilometers here, I will some 100 meters of altitude. And now this one is really flat, and I doing 60 meters in 21 kilometers. Yeah, thank you, Ben. Nice to meet you too. Subscribe if you are not already doing. I usually Swift. Thank you for this follow. Uh, I mean with the follow. So I usually stream at this time or a little later. And tomorrow I probably will be streaming the race. So thank you for sticking there. I will try to do my best tomorrow. So I was just telling that here in Uruguay it's really flat. Even was a year or a year and a half which I train more properly and I compete on mountain bike, and there were some races that have a few climbs and hills and all of that, and I knew it. So like 1 month before the race, or even more, I start preparing that race, and I usually go to only one really big hill that I have next close to my house, but I'm telling close like 20 kilometers, something like that. And I go there and go up, down, go up, down. I don't know, like one standard one, and that's it. That was my climb training. The same one, going one and doing maybe 12 times, something like that, and return home. Because if I do more like a normal route, I won't zoom anything of altitude. The other option is sometimes when we were preparing those races, we drive our cars like 100 kilometers or something like that from my house with the bike on the car, and then we park the car, grab the bike, and train on altitude there. Uh, and normally you know you don't have the ground to train, uh, and I didn't have the Swift and the trainer at that time, so I had to do the old way, going outside, find a hill, climbing, go down, climbing, go down. And that was my way of training. Now I could focus a little more on and put some workout or some map and try my body to get used to it. But to be honest, I don't really like climbing. Too much suffering without rest. Because in a race or things like that, you have moments where you can rest, moments that you can attack. But during a, I don't know, like 5 kilometer climb, it's just 5 kilometers of constant suffering. Yeah, yeah. Another thing that yes, I'm trying to improve is my cadence. Even now, I have to focus to get over 80. If I just ride by myself, I'm of average between 50 and 60 RPMs. And on the climbs, if you are keep your leg too heavy, we say here, instead of lying and spinning, your muscle will get tired right away. I mean, you deliver more power, but you cannot hold that for a long time if you don't uh, mix with cadence, right? I will try to the rest of the ride to increase my cadence to at least 80. Ah, yeah, yeah, you are like me. I That is why on Zwift I start doing the workouts because you even have some of them that are specifically with that. You have some interval of 90, some of them at 100, 105. I'm okay with the legs on those, but I mean it's hard to keep spinning so quick. So I'm trying to get used to it. And using the workout, it's telling you spin quicker. Every time it's remembering you. Yeah, that is why actually I start doing the workout. Because when what I notice is I had the power, right, to be kind of with the front pack on the races, but looked like I was, you know, uh, putting too much heavy on my muscle, and at some point I ran out of power and get dropped. That happened me on the races. Like the first one I start were 2 laps. I start the first lap with the front pack, and in the second lap I couldn't hold the pace and I got dropped. And then I checked that race and the average was 56 RPM. And then I start with the training and workouts and all of that. And the last races I did much better. And I also not suffering that much on the training when it's asking me to do 90 or something or 100. I can a little bit, but I can't do it. Before I have was a moment that I have to stop and spin slower. I couldn't keep the leg spinning that quick for that long time. My heart rate was to the air, but I was not feeling tired. I kind of still had power on my leg. However, I couldn't keep them spinning quick. Yeah, I know. The last races I did like 75, 80 or something like that. So it's more like the suggested, you know. Then everyone can prefer, even pro cyclists. There are some of them that you can tell that are high cadence riders. Some of them ride slower, but not that slow like me before. You need to be between some parameters. You can do a little bit faster or a little bit slower, but don't go that much off those parameters. And I was way off. Also, I didn't have a cadence thing on my bike before. Yeah, 78. I think my last race I did 82 or something like that. But it's because I was actually focusing on that. Sometimes I changed the gear just to spin quicker and then return and then play around while I was in the pack. Just because of that, to try to increase and change. Because if you are, we say here, you lock your legs. If you are locking your legs, at some point, the tension of the muscles will kill you. You know what I did the other day? A couple of days ago, I did the Aussie Crit Crusher, something like that. It was really good. It's two small races, one next to the other. I was just looking what to do, and I found them on companion app, and I said, okay, let's join this one. Look fun. It was fun, but it was really crusher, like the name say. Crush your legs. The first race was 7 kilometers and a half, something like that. So it was really short, and they start like crazy from the beginning. No, no pack at all. It was just attack, trying to 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 escape all the time. So what was kind of crazy, right? We never. I mean, we did maybe the first kilometer or 2 kilometers. We did like this, but then it's like they were attacked. Some of them we cut the the gap, and another one, and that's it, all the race. And we end up all uh, like stretch, really stretch. I end up third on that one, but the first one was like 40 seconds ahead of me, something like that. The second one was 15 seconds. So it's something that I couldn't catch him. And as the race is so short, you don't have time neither to or space to catch him. You can start reducing the difference, but it was a lot. And at some point, I was with another person in the third place, fighting until he got dropped, and I end up third, like by myself. Couldn't catch the second one, and the fourth was like uh, 20 seconds behind me. No, the crit race, yeah, that one. Aussie crit crusher, two one next to the other, and the first one was 7 kilometers, and I got third place. The second race, you have around 15-18 minutes between races with the same people, and on that one was 11 kilometers, something like that. And that one, yes, we were a pack the whole race. I mean, some drop, but we were like 8 or 10, something like that, in a pack. We defined in the sprint. The sprint started too early. Everyone started getting crazy. 2 kilometers before, I was able to define there, but I was fourth place. I couldn't do much better than that. But the first one took me like 3 seconds, something that was really tight. And the stage number 4, I also did third. On that one, I was able to hold at the end with the front pack, and then half kilometer before, I attacked too early. I ran away along, just wishing not to get caught. And in the last 30 meters, something like that, I got caught by 2. So I was third on the stage number 4. Oh, 4. No, this was just 2. I haven't tried the teeny races, but I saw someone was mentioned those. So those one are 4, a small one, but 4, one next to the other, like the same that I did, but instead of 2, 4. Oh, it's kind of only one day. Now tomorrow I'm planning to do the stage number 3, because the last day is on Sunday. I will try to do tomorrow, but in case that I don't get it, or I couldn't, participate because of my schedule and all of that, I still have Sunday morning to do it. Actually, the stage number 2 and 3, I I usually train at 10 p.m., something like that, really late. I was saving to do it there, and then I realized that the latest time was 6 p.m. or something like that. If not, you miss the stage. So I remember one day was the Father's Day. I returned from eating. I was in another town, and I just had to race in the last time slot. So pretty rush and prepare without warming up. Just I don't miss the stage. No, it didn't. But the last stage I was able to kind of do a good preparation during the week. I also, those previous week and the other, also I was doing the workouts more formally and not just riding like today. So I got that in better shape. Tomorrow I don't know, I feel like kind of good. Those 2 races in the middle, I don't know if that was the best idea to do. I also raced on Saturday and did that on Tuesday. The 2 races. But it's just for fun. It doesn't have to be, oh, prepare for this important race, right? It's just for fun race. Of course, I'm trying to push, and if each stage I can do it a little better, it's good. You feel that motivation or something to have a goal at least. Oh, I have this stage. I have to train for this stage, that kind of thing. Are you using Mac? You said about the pedal games that you also start to use the panels just a few ago. Because I don't know, maybe it's a Mac thing. Oh, yeah, that happened to me the same. I was, yeah, I raced on Saturday. On Sunday, I also ride to recover. On Monday, I did a kind of nice training, and I say I will do a kind of a hard training on Tuesday. Last week, I did a one on zone 4, and that was really good. I was looking for what to do, and I found those races, and I couldn't. That happened to me the same. I couldn't hold myself. And I said, okay, maybe I can take it easy. And no, and even worse because those races, as they are really short, everyone start attacking and start like racing from the beginning because you don't have too much time, to be honest, to do something. If you just stick with the pack, it's more like just go for the sprint and that's it. And if you are not a sprinter, you know, you don't have a way of winning or at least getting in a good position. So everyone is trying to do the race in that short amount of time. The first race was 11 minutes. Yeah, I'm about to finish either anyway. I catch it. Nah, I lost it. Yeah. Is D. But with those last two races, now my profile says C. So look like I got promoted. Yeah, but I started as D. Oh, you are cool. The good part is that I don't know about those races, the stages that we are running. It's like I started as a D, and the last race I already saw that I was C. However, it let me showing the stage number 4 as D. So I did D, of course. C, because I was kind of in the middle, But if I go C, it will. Now I get in my ass kick. Imagine to go to C. Uh, yeah. On the racing score, I'm C now. Because I saw that the other day, even before joining the race. Where is my profile? Here. I don't know where is it. It's on the companion app, right? This is, I don't know where you can see it. Oh, yeah. So that is the page group. Oh, okay, got it. Maybe that is why I'm seeing now. Let me see. Yeah, it's a little confusing. Why they do that? The Where is my profile? Um, it's not that intuitive. Yeah, you're right. That is the pace group C. But I cannot see my. Oh, yeah, my race score is 275. So yeah, when I join, you join an event, you have the category, and it's based on that. It's true. It's based on the what you just said, the that number. So yeah, I'm on that one. It's between 210 and 330. I just put the thing. But see, this is the last one. I cannot show in that one because I'm already above that. This one is telling me the recommend because you know it's less than 330, which I'm there. But I'm able to join the upper group, which of course I don't want to. I guess at some point, if I get improved more score, I will be able to join only this one and the other one, but not anymore this one, because you know the idea is that you compete with. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But at some point, you do more. Yeah. At some point, I guess if I continue racing, at some point I will I won't be able to join the other smaller race. I guess I don't really know, but it's true. I thought I was the thing. That is why it's let me. I'm still behind. Right. So look like I did a few points on the last race. I did. Yeah, yeah. I did the fourth stage and those two races. So it's that thing. Yeah, but it's still I'm far behind to move to the next one. I need like 25, 55 points still to move to the other. Okay, cool. I'm running out of battery and I don't want to get a cold. Today is not that bad. It's winter time here. But today is okay. It's a rainy day. You too. Thank you for hanging there. Thank you for all the tip and the knowledge that you shared. All the tips were really helpful about Zwift, the races, and all of that. So thank you so much. And see you next time. Hopefully you will join another time. See you. Bye bye. And see you everyone that was watching. Thank you for the follow.